Hello everyone. This is a question from one of my student. He has asked that so that the gradient of a vector field F is both solenoidal and irrotational if grad square F is equal to 0. So we have to prove that one, right? So first of all, we must need to know what do you mean by the irrotational of a vector field and the solenoidal of a vector field. Okay, so what it is given that there is gradient of F. What it is? It is a vector field, is a vector field, right? F is a vector field and F is a scalar field, and when nabla is directly associated with any scalar field, it becomes a vector, right? So we can think that it is a vector field. Now when any vector field becomes irrotational, so what is the condition? So condition for irrotational vector field. What is the condition? Irrotational, from the name you can think that it is such a vector field which is not rotating. That means, and how we express the rotation of a vector field? Through curl, right? If the curl of a vector field is 0, if curl of a vector field is 0, then we can say that this vector field, so then we can say that this vector field is irrotational. Okay, so let's check. Here our vector field is gradient of F. So if we want to check that is it a irrotational vector field, what we have to do? We have to find out the curl of this vector field. If it is 0, then this is obviously an irrotational vector field, right? Now let's check it. So I am erasing everything. I think you can keep this question with you. So I am erasing this one. So we have to first prove that is this vector field, sorry, this one, F, gradient of F is equal to 0 or not. From the property we can directly say that curl of gradient of any scalar field is always 0. So let's try to prove that one. So it is nothing but the cross product of the two vector, we can think. And what is the nabla? If you can remember, the nabla is a vector differential operator with form x cap del del x plus y cap del del y plus z cap del del z. And what is the gradient of F? It is nothing but x cap del f del x plus y cap del f del y plus z cap del f del z, right? So this is a cross product, and how to evaluate this one? Through determinant. As we know, the first row will be x cap, y cap and z cap. The second row will be the component of nabla, that is del del x, which is associated with x cap, del del y and del del z. And what is the gradient of F? This one, what is the component of gradient of F along x, y and z? This is del f del x, del f del y and del f del z. So if you perform this determinant, you must get this is 0. How is it? Let's check the first point, x cap. I am taking this one, so this row and column will be cancelled. So it is del del y del f del z minus del del z, it is del f del y. So if I do only the x cap term, and I will leave it the rest of the term, that is plus y cap term will be something. So let's do that one. So if we take this is del del z del f del x minus del del x del f del z. Remember that I am taking here plus, so I have cross multiplied from the right side. Plus z cap, it is del del x del f del y minus del del y del f del x. So what you can observe, if I take another color, it will be better. So it is del to f del y del z. So the first term, if I write here, del to f del y del z, x cap outside the bracket, minus del to this one del to f, this is del z del y. So here del y del z is equivalent to or equal to del z del y. So these two terms are same, so it gives you 0. So similarly each term will give you 0. So ultimately this determinant is 0. That means curl of this gradient of f is 0. So as we know that if curl of any vector field is 0, then we can say that this vector field is irrotational. And here also we get that it is 0. So from that we can say this gradient of f is irrotational. So the first point is proved. Second thing, we have to prove that gradient of f is also solenoidal. What do you mean by the solenoidal? Solenoidal means the vector field, we can say solenoidal vector field is equivalent to solenoidal vector field, which is equivalent to incompressible vector field, or the same quantities also it is equivalent to divergence free vector field. That means a vector field, here it is gradient of f, it must be solenoidal if the divergence of that vector field is 0. If there is no divergence of that vector field, then we can say that gradient of f is 0. So let's take what is the condition for which this divergence will be 0. Let's check it. So we have the divergence of gradient of f, right? And it is directly we can say or explicitly we can prove that it is nothing but x cap del del x plus y cap del del y plus z cap del del z dot this one is x cap del f del x plus y cap del f del y plus z cap del f del z, right? So this is a dot product, and as you know that x cap dotted with x cap gives you 1. When x cap dotted with any y cap or z cap, it gives you 0. So there will be the dot product with the first term and the first term, the second term with the second term, third term with the third term. So if we do the dot product x cap del del x with x cap del f del x, so it gives you del del x del f del x, the first term. Similarly del del y del f del y plus del del z del f del z, is not it? So it is nothing but del to f del x2 plus del to f del y2 plus del to f del z2, or it can be written as del 2 del x2 plus del 2 del y2 plus del 2 del z2, which is operating on f. Okay, and this term, this del 2 del x2 plus del 2 del y2 plus del 2 del z2, which is nothing but grad square or nabla square. So it can be written as nabla square f. So what we have found out, if I write clearly, so first I would like to erase. So what we have found out, that divergence of gradient of a vector field, which is nabla square f. So when this will be solenoidal, when this will be solenoidal, if divergence of this thing is 0, that means if grad square f is equal to 0, then only divergence of gradient of f is 0. Hence gradient of f must be a solenoidal vector field. Vector field. So what we have found out, if we conclude that gradient of f is given, it is given, and it is always true that if we do the curl of a gradient of any scalar field, it is always 0. Curl of any gradient of a scalar field is always 0. Remember that one. So it directly implies that a gradient of f is rotational. There will be no rotation. Now if it should be solenoidal, then we have to prove that what it is, divergence of gradient of f, it is grad square f, and it is 0. So for solenoidal, nabla square f or grad square f must be 0. So hence the proof. Okay, I think it will help you. So I will stop here.